every time I see when the life gives us these challenges again and again, the life educates us again and again. And after some time, when you observe different situations in your life, you can really notice, if you open your eyes, that every creature is your big teacher. I have online school in Russia, and this is a really large big online school. I have more than 17 or 18,000 people who are my students. Shivari Healing and Art Space, this is an official residence of my Russian online school. The name of this online school is Urban Queen. Not only to improve and yoga culture and the culture of clean and pure life and naturopathic way of style, but also arts here on the island. And if one day you will come to our place, guys, you will see that this place is very artistic. Everything is created there, is so beautiful. I brought the different things for the interior from different parts of the planet Earth, telling the truth.
Welcome to this new episode, and today I am here with Natalie. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Luca. So nice to see you here, and thanks for the invitation.
Lovely. So Natalie is a naturopath, a yoga teacher. She's been involved in the holistic space for a long time, but also she's the founder of a new beautiful space called Shivari Space.
Yes, Shivari Healing and Art Space. This is the place that we created here in Koh Phangan on this magic island.
And that's fantastic. I've been to this place just a few days ago. I had lunch there, fantastic lunch. And it's a very beautiful land, very enchanted land. And also, you know, the building is very good. And now you are already gathering lots of different teachers and creating classes on an ongoing basis, which is really exciting. But before we get into that, I'm very interested in knowing more about you. So what is your story in life?
Actually, I had a simple life. I was a journalist before, but one day I became pregnant. Today I am a mother of a 13 years old daughter. Her name is Catherine, and from that time my life changed a lot. I became vegetarian, I started practicing yoga, and my daughter came to me, and it was like a blessing. And since the time I changed all my life, and after I became better version of myself, I felt lots of energy to share with people, and slowly people came to me because they had this request about health, about meditation, yoga, and I shared more and more, and finally it became my second job, and then I left journalistics. I became healer.
Okay, so this gift of having a daughter really changed your life, and then from journalism to full-time therapist, yes?
Yes, but as I see, journalistics still helps me a lot because I teach people, and I see that this skill of working with information, this is a really strong and helpful skill that helps me to share with a big audience. For now, I'm a founder of a big online school, healthy lifestyle and naturopathic online school in Russia.
Wow.
And so I continue the same job. Like now I'm a journalist, but I tell people different things, not some news about economics and politics. Now I tell them some things about healthy lifestyle.
Very nice. So you were a journalist for a newspaper online, or what kind of journalism did you do?
So before I was a journalist, and I used to work in a newspaper, and also sometimes we made some video shootings for governmental TV and TV shows. But it was my past life. I don't remember so many things from the time, because after I changed all my life, you know, it became incredible, and lots of moments that are in my memory, they are more from this part of life. So let's talk about this, not about journalism.
That's lovely. So you don't want to go into like your upbringing or like being a child, a family background?
Oh, why not? Why not? I can tell you many things about my family because I'm really in love with my family.
So
I have my parents, my mother and father, they live in Moscow, and we have such a lovely family. And 1 year ago, we lost my brother. He passed away on Ukrainian war, and it was something very strong for me. And I had lots of strong information in my inner world after this, and I feel more connection to my family roots after this occasion. And so actually, my mother and father, they're really, you know, great people because they gave such a good education of life, and to me and to my brother. And as I see how to be, how to live, how to share, how not to be greedy, how to be open-hearted, and I think everything that I have in my life, this is because of my family. And I send lots of blessings to my mom and to my father. I feel lots of support from them. And also place Shivari Healing and Art Space. This space is also created with the help of my family. Somebody who brought this idea to me was my daughter. One day she said to me, "Mama, why don't you found your place? Why don't you want to create something? Because you have so many things to share. You can create good healthy food and to create beautiful atmosphere." And my parents, they didn't say to me, "Okay, you're crazy, don't do this." They supported me a lot.
Oh, but that's very lovely.
Yeah, they even shared with me some budget to create this project, and I'm very thankful for them.
That's very nice.
I feel lots of support from my family, but we had different moments in our family life. But you know, to my mind, having a good connection with your roots, with your family roots, this is the most important for everybody, because our family, it doesn't matter if we have mothers or fathers, or we don't have, maybe they passed away or we lost them in our childhood. This is the most important in our life, to have strong connections to your roots. Even if your parents if they don't exist, guys, in this life, you should feel strong connection to your mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, because all these roots, they give you so much support. They give you so much, you know, this grounded energy. And if you feel this connection, you become embodied. And this is something very important for being a creative person and to create something in reality, to be embodied, to be grounded, and to feel this strong connection with your real roots.
Oh, what you say is very beautiful, and you know, I also think that psychologically, our primary caregivers, as they're called, you know, so the mother and father, have such an impact on the way we are in terms of our personalities, etc. And doing the work of integrating this, you know, experience of being brought up by a certain family, I mean, it's not easy, I understand. Some people have more challenges around, you know, like first embracing, forgiving, you know, their parents as well, and then, you know, really enriching their lives through the presence of your ancestors is something that is not easy to do, but I think is very valuable. I totally agree with you. You know, if you can integrate that, it's such a big part of our lives. But also from what you're saying, there was another moment was quite important, is when you turned vegetarian, is that right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us why, what was your decision?
Oh yes, it was a very important moment in my life, guys. It was maybe one of the most important decisions in my life to become a vegetarian. And that experience was not so easy, because that time I had a very strong challenge in my family. They didn't appreciate it at all, and we had so much arguments about it, so much fighting, because, you know, they are more как консервативный,
Conservative or like
yeah, they're more conservative.
Traditional?
They're more conservative and traditional. And originally, I'm from Russia, and in my country, people eat meat sometimes for breakfast, for lunch, or dinner, 3 times a day. Yes, and moreover, my mother, she's a Muslim, and you know, Muslim people, they eat meat a lot, and they were so shocked. They didn't like this idea so much, and I had such a strong evolution of myself. It was such a big challenge for myself not to lose this love to my family and not to lose them. Imagine 3 years, your father, your mother, they have such a big, like, you know, this war family with you. They always try to fight you. Oh my God. But it was a very powerful moment of a strong evolution for myself. It was a very big challenge and a lesson how not to lose inner life. And as I see my last experience when my brother passed away, it was also a big challenge how not to lose love. Because, you know, this is a strange story because all this Russian-Ukrainian war, this is like Mahabharata for me. Because I was born in Ukraine, I have Russian passport, and you know, very strong. And when he passed away, I had this strong experience again. Should I choose love or should I choose being warrior? But I'm a yogi person, and my first phrase to myself was like, and in the first situation when I became vegetarian, and in the second situation when I lost my brother, was like, I'm yogi and I should follow ahimsa. I should follow ahimsa and I should stay in peace. This is the most important.
Non-violence, yeah.
Yes, non-violence. And when I had this situation with my parents, I had a very strong violence inside. Okay, should I like fight with them also, or should I leave them forever, or should I go my personal way, or should I go back to the family? What should I do? And every time I see when the life gives us these challenges again and again, the life educates us again and again. And after some time, when you observe different situations in your life, you can see, you can really notice, if you open your eyes, that every creature is your big teacher. And today I'm super thankful for my parents, because after that situations, after that 3 years of this being vegetarian or not to be vegetarian or not to be vegetarian challenge, yes, I became again more grounded. And on the one side, I improved myself, I improved my inner world, I improved my conscious, I meditated a lot, yes, and practiced yoga, really hard working every day. It was a daily routine for me. I lived I followed all the strict rules of yoga, and all this, I had such a strict schedule of the day. I started my day 4:30 from the meditation, then I had yoga, then I had, you know, like in this Vedic culture, all the meals in time. I went to bed every day 9:45 p.m., not later. Yes, and it was a very important challenge. I became grounded, because I see many people when they practice, when they start practicing meditation, they become so high, they fly, they lose their roots a lot. I had this challenge that I was faced to the necessity not to lose my roots. Yes, and I'm super thankful to all the lessons of life when I could train my skill to love and to appreciate life itself. And so to become a vegetarian for me was to have this challenge, to become grounded. Like it was the purpose, it was the lesson, to become grounded, to stay and spiritual and grounded, and not to lose myself, and to become stable. And you know, it was a very strong experience for me. It was not only about food, it was about
inner strength, inner life,
a
much
lot.
more than just
It
food.
was a lot about this. It was not about food, it was about, you know, this inner way to the peace.
And you look so, your energy is very soft and peaceful, I have to say that. I just feel it. Can you tell us about the Shivari space. So what is the concept, what is the mission, and what's going to happen there over the next few months?
Oh, guys, I hope we will so create everything that will happen there together. Okay, so the idea of this place came to me naturally. My daughter advised me, okay, Mama, maybe it's time, come on. Let's move. Yes. As I already said to you, family always gives me lots of support. Okay, sometimes I can be a little bit in arguments with them, but both I always appreciate everything that comes from them, and especially for my daughter, because she's a crystal child and she's very conscious, and I listen to her a lot. She's my teacher, my small teacher. But now not small anymore. Okay, and as I already shared, I have online school in Russia, and this is a really large and big online school. I have more than 15, now 17 or 18,000 people who are my students. These are the students who already passed my big programs. Yes, not only followers, but people who really passed my big programs, and they're really like huge. I created lots of detox programs and programs about fasting, about food, about women's health, kids' health, men's health, about conscious yoga, yoga therapy, and many things.
Wow.
Yes, yes, and it was a natural step. And as I feel, Shivari Healing and Art Space, this is an official residence of my Russian online school. The name of this online school is Urban Queen.
Urban Queen.
Urban Queen, yes.
And it's in Russian teaching, yeah?
Yes.
And so many students already. How long you been doing the school for?
So my school is not so young. It exists more than 7 years already.
Oh, that's why it's so successful. Wow.
Yes. Many people know me in Russia, but now I see that I feel more energy. I want to share, and I feel energy to share with all the planet Earth if only somebody wants to receive.
Koh Phangan is the place for it because it's so international. Everybody's coming here.
Yes. That's why I think this is a good idea to found this place here in Koh Phangan, because I live here for many years and I'm really in love with this magic island. It has such a strong energy, and this is a crystal island, and you know, I'm super sensitive to the energies, and the energy of our island is so pure. And I feel this so much, and I want to support this pure vibration. Because I see, especially after we have here legalization in Koh Phangan, I mean this cannabis legalization, yes, energies are different.
Changes every year is new energy in Koh Phangan.
Yes, I'm okay about this, but you know, it is very good when we can have different energies, different energies. And my energy that I want to bring here more is the energy of pure life, of healthy lifestyle, of like, you know, being conscious and clean and pure. Like, because when we meditate, when we do yoga, when we practice, when we are really in a strong connection and with our roots and with the Lord God, yes, we have the all, and this is a very good stimulator. We don't need more. I think the only the only problem is that maybe sometimes some people can be a little bit lazy, or they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they can get this connection with the roots, and that like everybody, I think lots of people in Koh Phangan, like they believe that something than planet Earth exists, that God exists, yes. But unfortunately, I see that many people are not so stable. And
they're coming already unstable, and the island, you know, provides all sort of hedonistic experiences.
Yes, and also on the one side, some people are not stable on the one side, but on the other side, there are also many people who are already and not only stable and also brave and also open to share. And the purpose why we created this place, Shivari Healing and Art Center, is to unite these people and to give more strong energy to the community of our island. And this is the purpose. because yes, guys, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but really, to my mind, many people in Koh Phangan are not stable about being grounded and in a spiritual connection. This is my mind. I live here a long time, and this is what I see around. Yes, and I hope that now we can unite. And I know that today not only Shivari Healing Center is created here in Koh Phangan. I know some more people who also create really amazing spaces. I hope soon Luca will do more like interview with the founders of another new spaces in Koh Phangan.
Which one?
Oh, I will tell you then.
Okay.
I will tell you then.
I know there are 3 or 4 that are being built at the moment.
Yes, they are.
And yes, and of course there's the source now that is sort of reopened, if you want, with new management. And yes, spaces are really something that we need to grow our community, because
It's true.
as you said, there are many souls in Koh Phangan. There is a large community of people in the south, particularly like Bantai, Atrin, that really indulge the all-night parties,
Yes.
which is fine. Obviously, we love everybody. It's not
Yes,
our
sure,
lifestyle.
sure.
It's not our
Yes.
lifestyle particularly.
I respect everybody.
Yes, and there's the full moon with all the tourists. Full moon is different from the parties, because the parties are more sort of different. Full moon is a big thing with all the backpackers coming and all the tourists, whilst there is a subculture that has a party lifestyle on the island. And then we have many more mothers and families coming from Israel, from Russia, from different parts of the world. So many addition to the island, which is very nice. But with the Shivari, of course, I see you are doing classes already. So music classes, there's men's circle, yoga, different types of yoga. Is there? What is the?
Yoga is coming slowly. I'm looking for good teachers. So maybe if there are some good yoga teachers, you can write to me.
Yes, for sure. Contact her.
Yes, we still cannot find good yoga teachers with whom we can collaborate for a long time. Later we will have good yoga teacher from Isha Yoga Center, from Isha community of Sadhguru. And they really trust their system.
Wow.
Really want to create, also a strong system with the good teachers, with good and well-educated teachers to whom we can trust. It means, and you all and me, yes. So our purpose, yes, is not only to improve and yoga culture and the culture of clean and pure life and naturopathic way of style, but also arts here on the island. And if one day you will come to our place, guys, you will see that this place is very artistic. Everything is created there. It's so beautiful. I brought the different things for the interior from different parts of the planet Earth, telling the truth. Yes, I even went specially to Indonesia to make some purchases to decorate this place better. Yes, and this place is super artistic and really plan to improve culture. Yes, I know many things are happening in Koh Phangan. We have an ecstatic dance here and party life and Zen beach, this hippie culture. We have the all, but as for me, I'm from a big city, and I'm used for the little bit higher level of well-organized cultural life.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know what you mean.
I don't know if it will be possible or impossible in Koh Phangan, but I really believe that slowly we can create a strong arts community here also.
Sure, there is already a little bit,
Yes,
but it can be grown. We need
to unite and to create something else and to build this community, more like better organized and stronger.
And visual arts you're talking about, or performing arts as well?
And performing arts and also concerts. So we created a large venue where we can gather 500 people in one time, and that's why now here in Koh Phangan we have a possibility to invite here good, well-known musicians and to organize good concerts and the theater also, because this venue is amphitheater. It is beautiful, open air amphitheater. Yes.
Beautiful. I saw it the other day. It's being built just downstairs. I mean, the first space where we were is already very large and nice,
Oh, yeah.
because one aspect of your space is the restaurant, obviously. So we had some very nice lunch there. And is the restaurant going to be also a quite important feature, or is more? I mean, there are different elements to your space. What is the most important? Is it the art? Is it the healing? Or is it the restaurant?
I think all together. The restaurant is the heart of this place, because every time you come somewhere, maybe you like the music, maybe you like atmosphere and la la la. But the strongest memory that we have is what food we had there.
Okay.
Yes, before I used to organize large festivals in Russia, like 10,000 people festivals, open airs, and we made this marketing researchment many times. And every time when we asked people, what do you like, what was the strongest memory from the festival? Every time they gave different names of small cafes and different names of
the brownie I had with the coffee.
Like, oh, this festival was so amazing. There was like the burgers were amazing there.
Okay.
The drinks were delicious there. Yes, so that's why we have the heart of the space now. This is Shivari restaurant, and everything is created there. Is created owing to my naturopathic system, same system that I teach my students. And this kitchen is created by me and our manager, Olivier from France. He supported me a lot in this process, and now he's somebody who guides this restaurant and kitchen processes. And so we just start. We already have a large menu, but it is still not so large. We will create more. We will improve, and you are really welcome to taste different items from this healthy menu.
So there are many places that a wonderful person like yourself could go and live in, and you choose Koh Phangan particularly. Why do you love Koh Phangan so much?
Koh Phangan, I used to travel. I used to travel to India for many times, and before I used to live in India. During 8 years, every year I went back to India. I'm really a person who got all the spiritual blessings and all the plots of the spiritual experience there in holy India. But one day when I came to Koh Phangan, and I noticed that the life shouldn't be dirty. If you want to follow spiritual principles of lifestyle and like this, that you can live in such a beautiful paradise. And when I noticed that the environment is so clean here, because we're really so lucky. Koh Phangan is maybe one of the places where we don't have environmental pollution.
Yeah, very little.
Very little, and we're really blessed. And we have good water here. This Kaura water is really healing. It's very high quality. Unfortunately, we don't have so much organic food, but also we can organize it slowly. And also one of the purposes of Shivari Healing and the Art Center is to support agriculture and permaculture, and to support producing of organic vegetable fruits and organic farm. Yes, maybe slowly we will even create our small organic farm, because for now I see I'm every time a little bit confused when I try to choose different greens, different vegetables. The quality is not so high, and for our kitchen I feel we need higher quality of the product. We already, I see we spend lots of money to buy for the purchases, because we buy really expensive products, but I don't think that high quality products, they should be expensive, because when we produce them we can spend less money, but spend more love and more attention and get very good organic products.
Yes, I agree. Particularly if they're grown locally. Import stuff is expensive.
Yes, it's true. It's true. It's very expensive, and the quality is not so high, unfortunately. Yes, and so this island is my home now. And I really feel a very high vibration of the land of this island. It's true, I should share that sometimes I feel low vibration from from Yukon people, from people who come here to Koh Phangan.
The tourists, yeah?
Yeah, the tourists, because they come here only to drink alcohol, to smoke, to use drugs, and I really, I don't know why, but my inner, something inside me, my inner clearance, cannot accept this. Because when I feel this dust of this vibration on my skin, I feel, you know, I even sometimes feel a little bit sick. I mean, energetically, and I really, but every time I go to waterfalls, I go to jungles, I go to the sea, I feel so much healing energy, and I really feel that this island is the island of strong power, and we should support this power, because this is, you know, something really strange, that on the one side we have this strong energy of the island, and on the other side we have, you know, different level of mentality that gives some, like some energetic trash to the vibration of this island. But maybe some people want to unite and want to improve here more appearance, more clearance, and we should unite, because in Russia, okay, I cannot say this phrase. I cannot translate from Russian. So one person is nothing. When we are together, when we are community, we can so create something strong and stable. This is something important. As bigger we are, as more like we became like a magnet, as more spiritual, conscious people, and also people who are who are open to improve themselves, who are open to pure life, we can attract these people to here. And I really believe that that slowly maybe a full moon party will be something, you know, old-fashioned here.
Who knows, you know, like in the world you have the yin, the yang, you have the light and the darkness, you know.
Oh, yes,
it's part of the dualistic experience of life.
I appreciate this.
But I appreciate also the fact that indeed you want to create a space which is informed by certain values and has a certain vibration, and that's very beautiful, you know. And I'm sure you'll attract lots of people, lots of like-minded people coming, and also maybe some of the tourists, you know, might have a haha moment, a transformation, and realization whilst they're having their margaritas, you know, and then the following day they're coming to your place and, you know, being inspired by the beautiful art, or maybe some lecture or some class, and decide not to have the margarita anymore.
Believe me, soon we will have raw vegan margarita.
Oh, okay.
Okay, both guys were very open for all, for everybody, because for example, yes, as Luca already said, we have men's club there, like we have men's club, women's club, and business club there, and we will improve these three communities there. Talking about men's club, for example, the topic of this gathering will be working with the drugs addiction, working with the drugs addiction, like how to be independent, and so we are open to receive. Everybody, yes. And also, like, you know, we have ecstatic dances, but also we understand that lots of people in Koh Phangan, they like techno music. Because many people think that Koh Phangan is really, like, you know, a cradle of techno music here in Asia. And for example, we also have, you know, like techno ecstatic journey. We create this project now with the New Moon Empire promo group with Evgeny Sviridov and Kasatka, these famous and well-known DJs in Koh Phangan. Because we are open to everybody, and for people who like techno culture and who like psy-trance culture and who likes yoga and bachata and everything, because it doesn't matter what interests of life you have, it doesn't matter what music do you prefer. The most important is that we all of us are here in Koh Phangan now.
Yeah.
And something attracted us here.
Yeah, I like this inclusive sort of, you know,
Yes.
talk you that now, you know, because people can come indeed, and the music seems like another big theme of your space, is that right?
Yes, yes, yes. This is a very important part of our space. As we already discussed, I shared with you guys, yes, that we created a large venue for the concerts, and this is something very, very important to be connected through music, dancing, arts, creation. It's creativity. It is very important, and so everybody is open to come to enter to come to us to enter the space. But we have 3 rules there. Shivari Healing and Art Space is alcohol, drugs, and smoking free zone. It doesn't matter that you that we judge somebody who uses alcohol or smokes or like this. But please, if you enter the space, just allow yourself to have 2-3 hours of freedom, to be independent, not to have drugs, alcohol, and smoking.
Sure.
Attraction.
Yeah.
Yes, attraction. Just feel free. Come to Shivari and feel free during few hours. And I think everybody can allow this to himself.
Wow, Natalie, thank you very much. You know, I'm so glad I connected with you, and you know, well done for starting this beautiful space. And I wish you the best. And indeed, if you are inspired by this video, you want to contact her, you want to be part of it in a way or another, as a teacher or as a student, just reach out.
Please,
Yeah.
yes, we are very open to a new place, and we really want to share as much as possible. We are open to think about different types of collaborations, about different workshops, about different types of entertainment events and theater and performance and everything. Please come to our place to discover it, and you will see that there are so many possibilities. We have not only restaurant but also the venues for events, and also amazing, beautiful sauna that we will open in September.
Can't wait. Thank you very much, Kapunka.
Thank you, Koh And also, I'm very grateful and thankful to Luca. I think that the mission that he does now, that he creates this beautiful YouTube channel, and he shares with the Koh Phangan community and people all over the world what do we have here in Koh Phangan. This is also a very important part of this union.
Thank you.
Yes, okay, thank
you.